Hey folks, it's Jang here from the unofficial LEGO Hero Factory Mocks blog with a look at a new set. This is Rocka from the Breakout storyline, or Series 4 as some have called it. Rocka is the main hero now. He's kind of supplanted Furno as the rookie who's up and coming and being the new main hero and kind of main focus of the series. So this is one of the larger sets. This contains 55 pieces. This set will give you a code for 300 game points on the mini games at the official herofactory.lego.com. And it comes in a bag like all of the new Series 4 heroes do. So let me go ahead and cut this open and see what's inside. All right, so in the bag are a couple of other bags, plus this kind of a bandolier flexible plastic piece for just kind of feeding arrows into his crossbow. Of course, the instructions. It's a pretty long instruction set this time, 26 pages. It's quite a lot for just a normal hero. All right, let's dig in and check out some of these pieces. The gold is the same gold, kind of bright orangish gold that was used on Rocka 3.0, the original. Let's see what we have here in terms of armor. We've got gold pieces in the 5 long size, and then we finally got some in the 3 long size. A couple of these in gunmetal, the extra wide ones. Even though he's one of the taller heroes in this series, he's using the narrow body style that doesn't have the extra ball joints in there. These are in a new color. This was not available previously. These pieces here we've already had before. He has one hand. This one, it's a silver hand. These are new. For Hero Factory at least. I don't know if these are completely new, but I haven't seen this color before personally for these chain links. I've only seen them in silver before, possibly gray, I think only silver. And these have been available in the Bionicle sets some time ago, but now they're in gunmetal gray. You can always pause the video at any time if you want to look more closely. And now I think all that remains is stuff that's especially interesting to me. First off, Glatorian head in this bright neon green, not the translucent, more yellowish color that people have called green before. That I don't really call that one green. I just call it a neon yellow. But this is the greener color, very, very striking. So you can see just how much of a difference is between those. I mean, this, you really now see that the old transparent neon green really looked more like yellow. This is a real green. There's a little bit of greenishness to that, but this is a true green. All right, also in that same color, Energy Shield. This is a new piece. They've got a cool little thing that goes on here. It's kind of a Fresnel lens effect, where you can see that it almost looks like a hologram inside of each one of these hex cells here. Looks way better than it did in photographs. And also in that same color, 1/2 of a sphere launcher. So that actually gets paired up with this new piece, which you'll see on each of the new heroes. Handcuffs. Got the new handcuff pieces that come on the end. Each of the heroes will be needing to catch some bad guys, so these will actually go on the ends of these, like so, and those will go around a wrist. It's actually like so. This is the new style of body piece that is now going to be used with a little bit of almost muscle detail in the stomach. Has a couple of mini pin size holes on the sides as well. It's kind of narrower than we had previously. And this is the new round shoulder armor piece, which actually doesn't clip on to a ball and socket joint like all of the armor does. the previous normal armor does. This actually has the double mini pin connector and attaches onto another armor piece like so. Here's one of the new hero cores. It is in white. It uses a double pin connection, and that's going to go on here like that. Not compatible with the old ones. Last but definitely not least, here is the new helmet for Rocka 3.0. He's got the one eye covered sort of thing going on, like we've seen going back through a lot of the Lego action figure series, all the way back to the original Kopaka. And this is a heat sensing sight that he has over one eye. The whole helmet kind of looks smallish this time around, especially for such a large figure. I'm surprised to see it looking quite this small. I will give you a comparison in a second to last season's Rocka, which was comically large. A little bit of a stormtrooper kind of look there also. That's just interesting and different. And it attaches with a axle style top. I'll go ahead and put that on right now so you can just see how closely that fits around the Glatorian headpiece. And then for the comparison, here is Rocka 3.0 with his helmet. And yeah, that's just a ginormous difference in size, especially when you consider that this was not only used on the XL, but also just on the regular, normal-sized version. Wow. All right, let's get to building. Of course, I've already done a little bit of the building, but let me go ahead and finish it off. Here's that foot. And I accidentally put the foot on the wrong side. Well, I didn't put the foot on the wrong side. It's symmetrical, but I started putting the arm and legs on the wrong way. Oops. Interestingly enough, these spike pieces are not made of the really rubbery material that were used in the previous Hero Factory series. These are actually plastic and not very flexible. There's a little bit of flex to them, so they're not going to break too easily, but they do. They don't just flop around like the old ones did. All right, there he is, the all-new Rocka, the Series 4 Rocka in the Breakout series from Hero Factory. And go ahead and zoom in a little bit and just give you a quick little overview. Like I said, this is one of the taller hero characters. He's taller than any of the previous normal-sized ones. He's not nearly as large as an XL or a Titan, but with the use of the extra long upper legs and long lower legs both. He's gotten a lot of extra height out of him, and they did add on quite a lot of parts. There are more parts on this than any of the previous normal heroes, so you're definitely getting some bang for your buck. A fair number of good parts for mock making are included with this set. Quite a number of new parts or parts in colors that have not been available before. Kind of interesting what they've done with the new torso, the new chest plate, where it's just one piece now. Some folks will like that, some won't. I'm kind of neutral to it. It kind of works for me either way. It takes a little bit away from the customizing mock making options. You know, you can't mix and match different colors together, but I still think it's okay. It kind of looks all right. Let's see. His weapon is definitely something worth giving extra note. It's a crossbow, and kind of like Furno had his energy bow previously. Now we've got another character with a bow, very large. Looks pretty good. You know, it's got kind of the right look for a bow. Although crossbows are generally fired like this, you know, with the bow part horizontally in real life. I mean, you can do it however you want. Oh boy. Got an extra joint in there. You can see that the arm on this side, I kind of replaced the hand with a small piece here. It's got a really short little forearm there, so the articulation, it works. It's a little bit awkward. But as far as firing things, it does fire something, so there's good playability there, even though it doesn't fire arrows. You know, it looks like it's feeding this continuous quiver of arrows or bolts into the bow, and those just don't go anywhere. You kind of have to pretend with that, but that's okay, because it would not have been safe to have it actually firing things like this, so I'm okay with that. I really do like this new setup they have for the launcher. Even though it's not symmetrical, it does have a good punch that it packs, good springiness to it, works out well, and I think that this whole piece here looks really good, especially on Furno especially on Rocka, where you look from this angle and you can kind of see the ridged part of the springy area of the lower piece, and it almost looks like there's just a rod, an energy rod inside of there or something like that. Looks really cool. I really like this translucent bright green color. Head's a little bit small for the height, but I'm okay with that. It kind of makes him look a little bit more like a superhero, little less like what they've done with some previous action figure series. Overall, I kind of like the look of this guy. Color scheme, not too bad. A little bit of mixing, muddling going on down here. A little bit of openness in the legs with just the use of the armor on the side. But all in all, not a bad set. I think, as I said, if you just build it as it's intended, it's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and look at it from the back. It doesn't even look that bad from the back. You know, there's this foot piece here kind of covers it with the armor coming in from the side. The legs look fairly consistent all the way around. Down here, using the dark color makes the leg skeletal piece not stand out that much. Built just like this, I think it's okay. It's definitely ready for customization. There's a lot of things you can do to change it around, and certainly if you start mixing in other pieces from other sets, you can easily make a Titan version of this guy. You can make a smaller version of him using the older, smaller, shorter skeleton pieces. A lot of things you can do with this character, and a fair number of nice new parts. The hero cuffs, the handcuffs, glad that they did give him a spot to hold on. That's going to be pretty consistent of the heroes actually holding on to the cuffs, and they look pretty decent. It was good that they chose that color here rather than going with silver, because I think this just fits in better with his overall look. I really like the energy shield quite a lot. Again, it was unexpected to have that kind of 3D effect in there, and cool colors, stands out, bright. Don't quite like the little nub sticking out here, but I can get past that. All in all, Rocka, Series 4.0 version of them, pretty cool set. Looking forward to checking out some of these other ones, because this is the first one. If you're looking at this later on, this is the first one that I opened up from this new series, so I'm looking forward to the next. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already on YouTube. It's youtube.com/LegoJang. Also check out the unofficial Lego Hero Factory Mox blog at hero-factory.blogspot.com, and I'll talk to you again very soon.